Hello everybody, Ginger Shadow here, and welcome to Sword Art Online Lost Song, the brand new Sword Art Online game that just came out, and I've been looking forward to it for quite a while since Crazy Mitch told me about it and told me it's coming out soon. So yeah, I don't normally play a lot of games that are like non-Minecraft on my channel, but I thought this would be a great one to try because it's freaking Sword Art Online game. It looks pretty good from the things I've seen from it so far, like the little trailers and stuff, which is the only thing I've seen of it. And it's supposed to have multiplayer in it, which means possibly once Crazy Mitch gets his game and other people in that, we can do multiplayer stuff, which would be awesome. So I've been looking forward to this. So anyway, guys, let's get started and see what this game's like. Okay, now whenever it's a kind of play screen cutscene thing, I'll probably not speak a lot during them because it's my first time playing the game as well. So I want to see what's happening, just to let you know.
Yes.リーは
まったくもう先にログインしちゃうなんてどれだけ待ちきれないのよ。
すまん。
しょうがないんだから。でもついにこの時が来たんだね。
あれが新しく実装されたエリア、光と闇の神々が住まう伝説の浮島大陸、スバルト・アルブヘイムか。
そうだよキリト君。で今はお兄ちゃんでいいか。新エリアの実装を楽しみにしてたもんね。
ああ、 ALO アルブヘイムオンラインを遊ぶようになって数ヶ月。この大型バージョンアップを俺を含めた数多くのプレイヤーたちは本当に心待ちにしていたんだ。
早く遊びたくてうずうずしてるって顔だね。さあ、いつまでもこんな遠くから見てないで早くあそこまで飛んでいこうよ。
ああ、行こうリーファー。
Okay, so that was interesting. So we're in the fairy world, and Alfrem, whatever it's called, and there's been a new update. That was clever. That was a clever thing to the story. 'Cause I don't know anything about this story. I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's a sort of online game, and I knew we were in the fairy world. I heard those multiplayer in flight. I thought it'd be good. Oh, they're actually speaking to us. Awesome. So this is Svart Alfrem.
そうだね。
Oh, Yui's here as well.
ようやく出てこられ
It's
まし
gonna
た
be
よ。
one of these
パパ
types of games.
今日はお二人だけなんですか？後で落ち合うことになってるんだ。
We're meeting up with the others later, are we?
ユイ、ここは新エリアの。
はい、ここはまだ新エリアの入り口、浮島大陸の最初の島。ここから一つずつ島を攻略していき、移動範囲を拡大していく。つまり次の島に行けるようになるという仕組みです。
Okay, so we have to beat one island to move on to the next. Sounds very gamey.
なるほどな。ありがとう、ユイ。
It's a good thing we've got a cheating fairy thing, Yui, with us.
さてお兄ちゃん、
Kazuto.
ここで新しい ALO のプレイ方法を
Oh no,
おさらいして
Kazuto's
お
his
か
real
ない
name, isn't it? No. What? Yeah, Kirito's his in-game name. I'm so confused right now. I haven't watched Sword Art Online in a while. Should we go over the basics again and make sure we get everything down? Yeah, I think that would be for the best. Because I don't know this game. Yep, it's a great idea.
何事も基本が大事だからね。では私から説明させてもらいます。よく聞いていてくださいね。
I will listen closely. I want to know how to beat this game before Mitch gets on. Because I believe he's got to wait like another 5 days to get the game, maybe. Let's start by participating in basic movement. While on land, use L to move. While moving, with L, press R1 to dash. Dashing is useful when you want to run away or get close to enemies. Or dashing slowly uses up stamina points. That makes sense. Once you're fatigued, you won't be able to move for a while. Crap. Now your stamina points will quickly recover, so you shouldn't have to worry about this too much. I will probably have to worry about it because I like running everywhere because I'm a speed freak. Alright, let's try moving to that glowing point. Run! What? This isn't very quick. Very slow. Good job! You managed to walk forward, Kirito. Let's talk about search points. Search points are glowing spots you'll see in outdoor areas and dungeons. By examining them, you can discover your current Svat from gold or items. Ah, okay, well that means. Hey Kirito, look! There's a search point right over there. Okay. After you approach the search point, you can examine it by pressing circle. Why not give it a try? I can tell this is going to be a pain because if this is as quick as you can go, I'm going to have to like run everywhere. It's going to be one of those really long running games. There we are. You did it! You pressed a simple button command thing. You found Yalds! You can find both Yald and items for enhancing your weapons, crafting materials for search points. Search points can be found on both ground and in the sky. Make sure to examine any you find. Okay, and now on our list of things to practice are floating mode and flight mode. Yay, this is something I have been looking forward to. When you want to get off the ground and up into the air, press those buttons to switch your current momentum mode. There are two different types of mode in aerial movement. Floating mode lets you hover, flight mode lets you soar like a bird. Come on, bro, let's try floating. To start, you'll need to activate floating mode. Activate floating mode by pressing either of the left or right directional button and hold X to ascend and press X twice to de-ascend. Okay. Try going as high as you can. There we go. So floating. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this is quite slow moving. So this would be like if you wanted to examine one of those point things. There we are. That's my daddy. It sounds so weird. Alright. If you attempt to go any higher, you'll hit the area's altitude limit. And so each area has its own limit. If you try to go beyond the limit, floating or flight will be cancelled and you'll fall. Be careful. Let's practice a little more. Daddy, press float back down to the ground. You can de-ascend by pressing X twice. It can be pretty scary, but you can also press down switch to switch to walking mode and free fall back to the ground. So, whee! And you don't take fall damage. Perfect. Makes life so much easier. Alright, well, please don't have too much fun. This should be everything for floating mode. Next lesson, practice flight mode. Yay! Alright, press up to go flight mode. In flight mode, you can automatically fly forward. Press the movement control. You can also increase your speed by dashing and even enter an aerial drive, which lets you fly even faster. Okay, you were a total noob when you first started flying Kirito. Now it says Kirito, it was Kazuto a minute ago. Make your bloody mind up, Leafa. We've got Nagabit pretty quickly. I agree, Daddy's amazing. Alright, so I have to fly over there. Easy. Let's practice fly to that glowing point of flight mode. Alright. Alright, okay, so inverted control, which makes sense. Let's press and oh, maybe that. Okay, but when you're doing the aerial, no, stop. Cancel flight mode. There we are. Couldn't have planned that any better. Alright, when you do the aerial dive thing, you can move around too much. It's basically a case where you'll fly straight forward, but you can do quick dodges, basically. Okay. Came into both dashing and aerial drive will use up your stamina points when you're in flight mode. However, it can be very useful when you're trying to get close to a pesky enemy in a hurry. That's true. Okay, now fighting. You should be an expert at flying by now. What's next, Dewey? Battle. Let's start with the basics to make sure you don't forget anything. There are two types of attacks. Use weak attacks by pressing square and use strong attacks by pressing triangle. Strong attacks use the stamina points but are very powerful. It's like most games. When you attack, your weapon will automatically be drawn. Press R1 to switch between having a draw or shed. The trick is to press R1 lightly and quickly. It is an R1 dash as well, what the hell. Still haven't learned any magic, but when you do, remember, your weapon needs to be shed to cast magic. Alright, hold on. So do your best, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Okay, yes, this is weird. Alright. How do I target? guess I don't need to. Hold on a minute, I just... Yeah, he dual wields. Wait, can you lift out... Can you take out one or do you have to take out both? Great job! Uh-oh, more enemies spawned. Let's out the flow with these two. They look a bit tougher than the others. You can dodge and guard to deal with enemy attacks. Giving you the advantage in battle, press circle while moving and the movement button to perform a dodge. Press R1 circle to guard. When you're hit by an attack that sends you flying, you can use dodge to recover. Alright, you can use dodge to perform a recovery to quickly get to your feet. If you don't perform a recovery, you'll be knocked down. Now lying on the ground, you're defenseless. Dodging uses stamina points and guard. Alright, so basically if you're fatigued, you can't dodge. That makes sense. Alright, hold on, can I... No, he takes both swords out each time. Hello. I don't think do I need to speak to you? No, I don't, okay. Alright, there's you down, and... That was very easy, I didn't even have to dodge, okay. Come on game, give me at least a little challenge. Remember how to dodge and guard and perform recovery? Telling you to dodge, it's R1 circle to guard. Seems like it might be a bit hard to get down. It can be, but it's worth the effort to master. Now let's continue practicing by learning the lock-on feature finally. Enemies are about to hold L1 to lock onto the closest enemy in the camera. And lock-on means you automatically face towards the enemy. I already know how lock-on works, I've played games before. Alright. Alright, get out there and show them blah blah blah. Lock on by holding L1, the red marker will appear in the enemy to lock onto. That's great. Oh, there we are. Okay, level 50. Doesn't feel like it. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Ow. Fight me! That was easy. I get hit once though. You're fantastic, yay! Level 50 enemies versus level whatever the hell I am. Now down. Look what we have here, I even dropped some yields. You enemies can drop yield, weapons and other items. That finishes today's lesson. If you want to review anything we practiced today, whatever. I won't need to go over that again, I just need to know the basic controls. Do I like the feels of the news? Oh, I get choices, okay. Yeah, it was fun. It looks like a nice game. It looks better than the PSP game, by a long shot. Or PlayStation V, I don't know what it was. I don't know what HoloCore was. I just played it on PS4 to download it. I'm looking forward to playing through the rest of it. You want to visit the nearest town, do you? We just got here! Is there a teleport gate around? Oh, the marker.
スバルト・アールブヘイムが実装された時に配られたマニュアルにユイ、ちょっと説明してもらえるか?
Alright, so everyone gets a marker with the new update. It was in the manual. Didn't you read it? Oh, I must have missed it. Of course you did. Like all of us, you didn't read the manual. Actually, he's really into games, he might have. Sure, what's... Okay, so the marker will tell us where the teleport gate is. Alright? Oh no, it's an important objective you need to complete. So we just... Yep. Yep, I get it, it's the mini-map, it's how the mini-map works. I can actually see it from here, hold on, let's set our flight mode. Right, so this way you can do that, but if you go aircraft you can only do quick dodges. Beautiful. You obtained 5 yields. Beautiful. What's my stamina? Oh, stamina's pretty low actually. Finally teleported. It didn't take that long, I freaking flown there. Okay, Yui, explain to me how you use a teleport gate. As you proceed through the game, you will unlock new destinations that can be reached through these teleport gates. So there are more places to see besides these meadow lands. I'm looking forward to seeing what lies ahead. Alright then, let's use the teleport gate to head to town. Moving to the teleport gate to display the teleport menu, you can see the you can select the town from there. Oh, hello. Nope, well, however. I did it on its own, I didn't have to worry at all. Alright, well, this has been a nice game so far. Ooh. But at least the game's not bad looking in the slightest. It is quite a nice game so far. It's obviously not as pretty as some of the next gen games, but it's still quite pretty. This is what the towns in Svart as Alfheim blah 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 looks like.
宿屋や商店などの基本的な施設はもちろん、酒場や闘
And
技
has
場
all
な
the
どもあ
basics,
るよう
does
で
it?
すね。
In stores, even has a tavern in this area. Nice. Tavern definitely sounds good, solid drinks. Because there's a lot to do, it'll be worth checking everything out. I don't know whether...
少しいいですか?
Alright, I don't know if you guys prefer just reading this off the screen and listening to the Japanese voices, or whether it's better me reading off everything, because my freaking god, it's... I don't know, I don't want to speak over the people, but at the same time I don't know if you are reading all this and getting all. It's hard to say.
そうか。新エリアの街はそもそも ALO 本土とシステムの仕組みが違うみたいだな。
Sounds like system, blah blah blah, it's
ですが、
different.
今回のバージ
Exactly,
ョ
in
ンア
this
ップで
update,
はシステ
they
ムのアップデートが
redesigned
新しいダンジョ
everything.
ンや
The
クエ
number of
ス
new
トも
dungeons and quests were all
多数追
cited,
加されてい
including
ます。
some of the
それだ
hardest
け
yet.
遊び応えがある。攻略しがいがあ
So
るってこと
basically
だ
they
な。
made some really hard stuff, so even the high level players get a challenge. That's good since you start the game as a high level player. Alright, what's about motion blow there? Ooh, not too sure about that. Oh, look at the pretty people. Alright then guys, well I'm going to end this episode here, quite simply because I need to, well, I need to find out first of all what you prefer, whether you prefer me actually reading out the text, or whether you want me just to let the text play and just give my opinions on it, up to you guys. But yeah, so once we get back next time, we'll go and explore this pretty new town and see what it is, what else this game's got to offer. But at least we've got the basics down. We've got to see what this game's like. It looks interesting so far. The game, it looks quite fun. I thought it was going to be quite boring having to run around places, but you can actually freaking fly everywhere. Even when free roaming, I like that. I would have hated the fact if they like limited your flight to just like certain scenes where you could only fly, but no, you can fly it all the time. That's brilliant. Alright, so I'm looking forward to playing the rest of this, and hopefully if Mitch gets this on as well, we can see how the multiplayer feature works. Anyway guys, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye everybody.